always have tank tops.
I got a question for you.
It wasn't on that one. But then I said the second one he said.
It's your boy GrindTime Trey.
And K Mills.
Hip Hop Raised Me podcast, where we talk past, present, and future hip hop.
And the culture.
Can't forget the culture.
Yada. Welcome to this week's episode of Hip Hop Raised Me podcast, where we talk past, present, and future hip hop. We'll do a little something different on this episode. Y'all notice?
Man, I ain't on the intro. I noticed that, huh?
Y'all notice, right? So that only means we doing an interview with Big Nick T today. But first, before we get into everything, let me go ahead and introduce the co-host. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
KOTSMODBB.
The audience.
It's the audience over there. It's your boy GrindTime Trey, Hip Hop Raised Me podcast host. Today's my interview. Check it out.
Yes, sir. So, Trey, how you doing today, man?
Oh, doing good, man.
How's the day going? How I feel being on the other side of the couch, man?
Feel a little different, man. I feel like I got the camera like right on me. Like, shit, let me be back there. It's a little different now. I'm like, oh.
You used to being the judge. Now you the lawyer.
Oh, man.
What you gonna say? He fighting the case.
I'm fighting the case. That's how I feel. Got the lights on me, the camera on me. Man, like I'm in the confession room.
And that's why I'm behind the scenes.
Man.
All right. So Trey, man. So, what was you doing before you started podcasting, man?
Shit. We'll start right before, or you want the whole little music timeline?
Man, we got time. Let's hit the time. It's to know about you today. We getting to know GrindTime Trey.
So let's just start from the beginning of music timeline. We'll say shit. Just rapping. We'll say 16, hitting the studio. Like, got my first real opportunity. It took a minute. Like, I was writing rap since I was like 10. Trying to get an opportunity to get in the studio. Like, my brother and my cousins was rapping. They was going to the studio. I be the nigga left at home, mad. Write a verse, like, fuck, nigga, I'm too young, can't go. Write a verse, they leave. I used to be on their CDs listening to shit. That's all I always was like kind of head on the hip hop shit. Was like going through their records and shit they had. Then it turned into that. Then I got my opportunity to get in the studio like at 16. One of the other homies had a studio set up at his house. And I started recording from there and shit.
So you already came from like a musical background. You said your brothers and your family did music?
Yeah, my brothers and my cousins was rapping and stuff. They was going to the studio and everything, but even go back farther than that, my uncle and my pop's brother, he played instruments, 7 different instruments, played in a band and everything. That was like my first introduction to even seeing like musical instruments, studio equipment in real life. Other than that, you see like an organ and piano at church, but I was seeing bass guitars, brass instruments. Right. I even seen like an accordion, the shit that Steve Rook was playing on Family Matters. I seen one of those in real life as a kid. Like,
ladies or whatever, accordion.
The accordion, yeah. I seen one of those in real life as a kid. Like,
So that music shit is like in your DNA from jump, really, because you got family that's been doing music.
Even like before that, my grandmother, my dad's house, she sings and I play the piano and organ. So it's always just been around music. And even growing up, like in the house, pops always played music, like Earth, Wind and Fire, the Isley Brothers.
That's probably why you got that A&R like type gift over your.
Man.
That's why you got that goddamn knowledge, nigga.
Oh,
all them generations of different type of
Yeah,
music.
Because you know how they say DNA be passed down through
Yeah.
DNA. Information be
And
passed
it's
down
crazy.
through
It took
DNA.
me years to really realize that. Probably to like, I was like almost 30 to realize like, damn, this shit's really in me. Like this, you know, I was going through a phase just making hella music, making beats, smoking hella weed. I don't know, something like when you focus on something, you smoking hella weed, shit be hitting you different for some reason. I don't know what it is. When you like locked in and you just smoking and locking, your dreams be different. The way you sleep is different. You have different thoughts, and it was one of those thoughts came like, damn, this shit locked in. Like you said, DNA. Like I think about how it comes to having dreams and shit too. Having dreams about it and shit too. That's why I'm like, okay, that's something I gotta do.
It's almost a nigga trying to prophesize this shit.
Man, this is like, how do you get the whole time you grind different ways? Like I said, I started off rapping like 16, really getting in the studio and shit. But even when I was rapping, I always knew I wanted more than just rapping. Like I wanted, like I need my own label type shit. I always had that type of mentality, so I always led the way. Amongst who I work, I always kind of had to lead the way, but didn't really know the way or how is it gonna come.
So when you was rapping, what type of music was you making? Like, what was your sound?
So when I first started rapping, my sound was more like lyrical. Then as I grew, and like the sound in our region changed, not even just our region, our coast changed. It was more like with the ratchet shit West. I say by like 2013, 14, I was making more like West Coast club shit, but still having like the bars there and shit. Like making different shit. And shout out to my boy Ghetto, cause he kind of helped me elevate my sound from there. Cause when I started working with him, I was just more lyrical. He was like, nah, you gotta swag it out more. We're gonna do songs like this. He was singing, doing auto-tune.
Ghetto got swag.
He introduced me to like a lot of shit. So I'm like, nigga, that nigga gave me like the A&R sound. Like, he was the first nigga to really critique me. It helped me like, all right, you gotta sound like this. Nigga, that rap shit cool, but ain't nobody listen to that. Nigga. We gotta make him want to listen first. Then you can say some hard shit. So he really like taught me that.
So how you like, cause as you just mentioned, like going against the grain and like stepping outside your comfort zone, feeling uncomfortable. You started off with, you know, just rapping. How was that transition for you to like make different music as the era came? Like, say if it's the hip hop era, you make it hip hop. Then it's the rap, you doing rap. Like, how was it easy for you like to transition as the time went?
Be honest, it wasn't easy, but it was like I said, it was doable because I had my nigga Ghetto. And like it was the hunger because I just had a kid in 2012, so it was like I gotta do this music shit. I can't just be paying for studio time. If this be fucking me paying for studio time, fucking around, like this shit gotta make sense. That's when I really started like studying the game and saying, okay, how am I coming? How's this shit gonna work? How I need to sound? Like really start looking at the whole ideal and package of how I'm gonna get in, and then start looking at this shit like real life. Cause before it was still like, yeah, you want to make it, but how you move is on some fantasy shit. So it's like you can just making music, nigga, and like thinking, okay, you here, you just gonna get there.
Yeah, without.
And it started really like, okay, I need the knowledge and shit. So I had a kid, and I was like, hold on, I don't like working like this, doing general labor. Ain't really making no money, nigga. Like, I ain't going out like this. Fuck that. And that's when that shit just locked in.
Everybody be a bitch up at them warehouses. Man,
that part, that part, like that shit make you really go hard. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that was like the feel back then. Like, I hated going to work, nigga. Like, fuck. Shit really kept me going, but like back in the same, that transition from the sound,
shit.
I really came from like really knowing like, let's think like, okay, what's gonna work, how I'm gonna make it still fit me at the same time. Like, yeah, I was making club shit, but I still was a little lyrical with it, and I never like was doing some shit that just wasn't me. I'm just giving you a different side of me now. Like, okay, I go out and drink, nigga. I still pop bottles. I smoke Big Tree. Like, I like fucking with bitches too, so they put that in the music instead of just trying to rap like your favorite rapper. I had to get away from that. Like, oh, nigga, I'm trying to study Nas albums and Jay-Z albums. I'm like, I had to get away from that.
Yeah, that's real though.
And try to create something of my own.
Out of what you already doing.
That part. So, it was a little smooth transition. I tell most artists that advice, like, you got to find something that works for you. Like, you can't go rap. Like, you might like a certain sound or hear a certain artist, you might be in love with that, but that might not work for you. So you got to find what's going to go away.
Speaking of what works for you, when did you know what actually started working for you? So when I asked that question, I mean, when did you stop doing music and transition into it, what you got going now? Or not even not going now, the start of what you got going now.
Yeah, because I want to say stop doing music. I'm still like producing and writing.
Or stop rapping.
But stop rapping was the reality, bro. I started looking at my situation I was currently in, age, and how the game was going, and what I need to do to make it. And I knew what I needed to do wasn't possible.
It wouldn't work for you.
It wasn't going to work. Like, nigga, I'm already established. Like, already had a house without music. So it's like, okay, how do I put everything on hold? You got a household to take care of, and you got to go balls in just to rap. Because that part, I'm only seeing the rap side at this time. The producing part kind of changed the perspective. That's helped me change. I think that's where the question was going. It went to making beats producing because, like, okay, nigga, I could do this from home. I could go to the studio, send niggas beats or whatever. You know, I can put myself in a position where I'm low-key working from home. I always had, like, a studio set up in the crib. So it always gave me the idea I could work from home. Like, rapping, you got to go out there and hit the streets. You got to go do these shows. You got to put yourself out there. You on the front line. Producing, you more in the cut. Nigga, I could duck off for 3 months and nigga come back with top 10 records, you know? And nobody gives a fuck. As an artist, you can't just come out the blue with a top bill record. Like, even though win a Grammy, you got to go campaign.
And then once you get that hit, you got to always
keep going. You got to keep going show after show.
Like you said, you not no nigga. I don't feel like going outside today.
I want to be at the house.
I'm trying to lay up and watch TV type shit. I don't know, something.
So what influenced you to start podcasts?
Podcasting, man, 2023. was a year I felt like I fell out of love with hip hop. Like I stopped listening, like not even just what's new shit. I was listening to old shit for a while. I was listening to like 70s soul, a lot of R&B. Like I was going back studying Prince, Michael, and Stevie Wonder, but I started falling in love back with it, watching Drink Champs, and getting to remember like, damn, shit is dope. Like we do have all this hot shit still. Like even some of the new shit, older shit. I'm like, okay, yeah, and I started just sitting back thinking like, damn, I need to do something that makes hip hop still dope to me. Right. And the podcast still came along because people would call me and debate hip hop all the time. I had homies out, oh nigga, who you think's better, nigga, Cameron or Bass or nigga, fucking 2 Chainz or Future? They always put in the middle like, nah, shit, nigga, hold on, I have to break it down. Like, okay, this nigga had this album at this time and he was kind of hot at this. Like I be knowing like the numbers and shit and like the momentum. Like, okay, this nigga was hot on the mixtape level around these years. Like you got to calculate all that. So niggas do hit me a lot, like to debate hip hop. Yep. So I started like, do like in a podcast setting, do it. Kind of gave me that idea to run with the podcast.
Is that why you got? Is that why the setting is like home, not home? Like it's more like that Tigger, the basement, like yeah. It's like kick it, like the kick it spot. Is that's why the setting? I want to bring
it back to that era of hip hop, like the essence of that shit. Like now everything's fake it till you make it flashy. Like let's get back to the roots of it, like having ciphers, like the freestyles in the basement type shit, like where we used to kick it, cause like where I'm from, we used to play basketball and talk hip hop. So when you wasn't playing 3-on-3, you wasn't in the 3-on-3, you on the sidelines talking hip hop with niggas, talking about Fabulous new album or who the better features, Fabulous or Jadakiss, while you on the sideline waiting to get in the game, like shit like that. So it was just like it's already been there. You always picked up knowledge of hip hop from doing that too. That's hard. Seeing different people's perspectives and shit. It's dope, especially with like the younger people now. Because they be schooling me on certain shit, like, I think back like 2016, 17, I had a young homie. He put me on the Thug and Future Tough. Like, I knew about them, but I didn't know, like, how dope they was. So he was like, nah, you gotta go to that catalog. Fuck the shit that's on the radio that you hear. Like, that shit cool, but that's not why we love them.
Yeah, right.
And he had to really go show me. I was like, okay, damn, nigga, I'm okay.
That nigga, man, on my mama.
Yeah.
And then you start seeing, because even Thug, like, once you warm up and realize, like, what they saying, you like, them niggas is hard as fuck.
They is, bro.
But a lot of niggas discredit it because they be like, it's not hip-hop because they feel like it's coming different, but
it's still hip-hop. I used to feel that way, too, but I, like, really had to listen to, like, what they're saying. Niggas is still rapping, talking about the same shit. It's just like, if you're an older nigga, it's a different lingo out there today. So it's not going to be direct. You might not catch shit right away because they rapping a whole nother lingo. Shit you saying, like, what the fuck this nigga talking about? That nigga talking about a whole play that's going down. But if you ain't hip to the streets, nigga, you not going to know. Like, you know, you ain't going to catch weird. This nigga weird. Like, what is this nigga talking about? And like me being around younger niggas working on music always gave me that advantage. Like, okay, this is what this is. Okay, that's what they calling the lean right now. Okay, that's what they calling the perks right now.
And I got a question too, man. Let's make this clear right now, because you know, I think you got so much wisdom and shit with this hip hop shit, and how you be just coming with that shit. Niggas think you. They just think you like super old head. Like they think you like 50, 40. Like I don't know what niggas thinking.
Man, I be getting that too. Then I be breaking down like, bro, I listen to a lot of newer shit. Like,
you do.
Like I tell you all the time, like, bro, I'm a big Lil Durk fan. I'm a big Larry June fan. Babyface Ray's another one. Like, it be different sounding rappers I fuck with. It's just you have to have that full package of me to fuck with you. Like, and I feel like today a lot of artists don't. We're hearing them undeveloped. And me come from a different era, hearing fully developed artists that probably got developed for 2 years, and the quality of the overall music, not just the mix and mastering, because I can get through that shit. Like I tell people all the time, your record is great, you can break through a bad mix. If it ain't great, then it ain't gonna break through a bad mix. You gotta go get that shit polished. Mm-hmm. But if it's great, it's like a diamond in the rough. Like, oh, it's a diamond, but it's a little dirty around. Wipe that shit off, we good.
Right.
But back to what I was saying, like, I listen to a lot of newer shit. I've been putting niggas on new artists that's coming out, like Westside Boogie out of Compton.
So let the people know, man. How old is you, man?
Man, I'm about to be 34, man. So when y'all see this, I'll probably be 34.
So y'all can cut all that.
Don't let the bald head fool you.
Yeah, so y'all can cut all that. Look, bro, let y'all know this is so y'all just. I'm putting everything on the table, so when y'all be watching it, y'all be knowing. So y'all ain't just thinking it's just what the fuck else going on.
The crazy thing about it, bro, it be tripping me out. They be like, every nigga's my age. I'm like, so what would you listen to when Dipset and Jigga was out? If you don't, You said I'm an old head. Like, what would you listen to then?
Look,
Like,
and I think it's the same thing. It's just I don't think this nigga's just not as informative.
they're just not yeah.
Speaking of Dipset and G Unit, which one would you pick?
It depends on what members of Junior are we counting.
All of them.
All of them. Everybody
Even
from Dip. Yeah, even games.
Then I gotta go with Junior. You count, not counting Game because he dissed him, then I go with Dipset.
All right, so my goal today is I'm finna find a question that stumped this nigga.
Ooh!
I'm finna find a question that see every episode.
Man.
He always give me one of them. Every episode. Go ahead and look back at him.
Man.
So this episode, duos.
Okay.
Duos. Dog Pound or Mobb Deep?
Fuck, bro. Like, how you do with
ripped
that
him.
one? Because that's my favorite West
You
Coast group.
ripped him.
Yup.
That's my favorite
Hey,
East
yeah,
Coast group.
Hey, that's a good question.
Like,
Yeah,
damn, bro.
yeah.
That's like, nigga, pick who's your favorite uncle, nigga? You got two uncles, nigga. That's the kind of question that was, nigga. Which one's your favorite? They both your uncle, nigga. Which one's your favorite uncles, nigga? Like, your West Coast uncles, your East Coast uncles.
I got that question, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh shit! I'm gonna break it down though. Cause I'm gonna look. I'm honest. I'm gonna have to go with Mobb Deep because their catalog is more deeper, more depth than Dog Pound's catalog. Cause Dog Pound got that classic dog food album, but after that they don't have no more like solid albums. Like I can say Mobb Deep has Infamous that's a classic, and they got the Infamy album that's a classic. They even got the shit they did with Junior. Like they catalog was more. They got more albums on the mainstream level than Dog Pound had on the mainstream level. Like Dog Pound has a lot of swap meet albums, we'll call those. Because
Okay.
before streaming,
Mixtapes, basically.
yeah, like mixtape shit. Like we had to go to the swap meet to cop shit. And like,
Basically.
All right, well then, if you want to talk about catalog, let's replace Dog Pound with Outkast.
fuck,
You out of line.
you got the line, bro. Yeah,
You out of line for that one, bro.
that's a line, bro. Like,
Outkast or Mobb Deep?
damn, bro. Not counting nobody's solos, just duos.
Just duos.
Fuck, bro. That's a tough fuck. I fuck.
You
with-
need to take a shot.
This is if this is drink champs.
Hit the blood.
I hit the blood. Take a shot. This is
Hit the
drink
blood.
champs.
Hit the
Bro,
blood.
cause like that's like I'm a Gemini, bro. So that's like both sides of
Hit the
me when
blood.
it comes to like making
Ours is gonna be hit
to
the
music,
blood.
bro. Like that's the Gemini side of me making
blood.
because Outkast is like that's my creative side.
Yeah.
Like I love Andre 3000 and like I love Outkast, bro. From Clemini album, Stank on Ya, like 7 Playalistics.
There you go, man.
But Mobb Deep, like Prodigy, that's my nigga. Like I was that light skinned nigga trying to rap street shit like Prodigy. Nigga, like, come on, bro. Prodigy was saying shit on Infamous. I was like, nigga, but he said some shit like, bust a nigga in his face, make his nose bone stop and poke him in the brain. Like, saying aggressive shit like that. Like, light skinned niggas saying, niggas, all light skinned niggas are soft. Yeah, niggas like
Right.
Prodigy was talking about, nigga, I break bread, ribs, $100 bills. Like, it's saying wild street shit. But, fuck. Outkast is like, that's the creativity. Like, sorry, Miss Jackson. Like, can't no other duo or group get records like that. Even Hey Now.
Southern California,
Man.
let's play over there. I'll probably butcher the shit out of the name of that song, but y'all know what the hell song I'm talking about.
Man, it's all good, man.
What?
But,
You know
like,
what song I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you talk about. Like, Southern
Crumbling Herb.
Crumbling Herbs, my shit.
There's so much time left in this crazy world.
Man.
I'm just crumbling herb.
Because it's like,
I'm just crumbling herb.
I feel like I fuck with
Shit.
more Outkast singles and hits than Mobb Deep. But I fuck with some Mobb Deep albums. Like, it was a time in my life, like,
All right, you got a ticket to both concerts, both of them on the same night.
Man,
Which
he ain't
one
stop
you going
playing with
to?
you, bro.
I'm gonna go to the Outkast
Watch,
concert,
I got
bro.
another
I'm
question.
going to the Outkast
I
concert. I
got
ain't
a
gonna lie.
question too.
I feel like Outkast gonna put on a better show because one's RP Prodigy, so I'm gonna see a holographic Prodigy or see it by itself. So I'm probably to go to Outkast
All
and
right,
see
so
Andre
you got
3000.
you got a ticket to a Bob Marley concert and a Michael Jackson concert. Both of them at 9:00. Which one you going to?
I'm going to Mike, bro.
Mike, homie.
Mike. Mike's the
You said
greatest.
who?
Mike, bro. He's
Mike
the greatest
and
to do
Bob.
this, bro. I fuck with Bob, but Mike's the greatest to do this entertainment shit, bro. When it comes to hitting the stage and putting on the show, ain't nobody fucking with Mike, bro. Like, moonwalking, nigga, the Thriller video, then the vocals, like,
Hanging out with real gang members.
come
Real
on,
gang
he bringing real gang members out, nigga. They
Yeah, he was
chilling,
with
like,
the Crips in that picture.
yeah.
With the East Coast. BT.
Like, Mike's like the greatest art, like overall artist. Like, it don't get no bigger than Mike.
He
Like,
sold his soul to this shit.
Like even like James Brown, Marvin Gaye, like they good.
You know that nigga.
But
sold
Mike will kill him on the show level. Like when it comes to performing, hitting that stage, ain't nobody fucking with Mike.
And he doing it sober.
And he doing the sober.
Well, he
like,
probably got a little anesthesia in him.
like, he probably let the doctor. He's legally high. That nigga's legally high.
Him a little bit.
He's legally high on stage. Like,
I feel good enough.
I took my medication, you know. Started describe doctor, you know, he got.
And they got your spinning on his
Hooked
toes.
to the IV backstage and everything.
And they got the ballerina rap on them
Man.
motherfuckers and everything out there.
Don't forget the glove.
Man, like it don't get no better than Mike, but
Nigga, Mike, go ahead and play.
No.
anybody I want to see would probably be Mike. Then like second like top performer I want to see that's like not here no more would probably be Prince.
I'm gonna say, don't say Tupac.
Nah,
Hell nah.
cause I feel like.
But you know, everybody want to see Tupac.
I feel like
No,
with
no.
Tupac, bro,
Yeah.
I see so much like we see so much of Tupac's energy on camera.
I'm
Like,
over
we
that.
seen what we're gonna see on stage already. I feel like with all the
Nah.
I'm surprised.
Video
Not
that's
like
out
that.
there.
I'm surprised niggas still fans in 2024.
damn.
Well, not fans, but I'm saying
Ooh.
I'm surprised that niggas is acting like he the greatest rapper ever. Still,
I'm gonna break that down. People will be mad at me when I say this, bro.
True.
When it comes to like the form and art of rap, I don't feel like Tupac's up there with niggas that like
he's not the greatest rapper.
greatest rappers. Like, if you see where niggas like take it down. I'm be real, like material wise, making music, yes. Like having classic albums, yes.
But then there's niggas that could keep up with him on that too, though. To me,
Yeah, there's niggas, yeah, cause like.
it is. So it's like
Because
it's hard
if you
to-
go to the catalog, how many of those albums are really great that you really fuck with besides All Eyes
So
on Me?
Pac not your top 5?
Nah, he's in my top 10. Him and Biggie in my top 10, bro. They're not in my top 5.
Yeah, we sound like we Pac
I'm gonna tell
slander.
you, I'm not even Pac, I'm gonna be real, bro. Cause like, I'm
Trigger
real.
warning.
I'm gonna be real,
And
bro.
trigger warning for all Pac fans.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. It's probably because they passed away. Cause
Parental advisory.
everybody in my top 5 could still make an album, so it's kind of like they still give you shit to keep them in your top 5.
True.
Like if a Pac album drop right
They
now,
only
you
smoke
know,
it down to the
know,
sting.
like it's not gonna make me want to go check it out because like okay, this shit's old music. They putting on new beats, like
Yeah, true.
so it's like hard to put that on my top 5. Like 'cause I gotta think about it. How much do I really listen to Pac?
So who's your
Oh, they putting all that. Oh, that's what
Yeah.
I think that's what ruined it for Pac.
All right,
too.
so wait, go ahead. Elias, what was your question? You remember?
Oh, I was just gonna put you in the game seat. I see you got a lot of books up here, man. What book will you? Anybody that just got this lane and passion for music, what book would you recommend them that change your mindset into this music industry?
The big payback. And I said
Who's it by?
I can't
James
remember.
Brown?
I can't remember the offer right now. But it's a book of the big payback.
These niggas
It's basically about the history of the business side of hip hop.
Okay.
And I read that book because the first book I read before that was called The Hitman, and that's the history of the music industry before hip hop. The big payback is where it leads off, and it's all about the business side of hip hop. So I tell people like artists, producers, anybody that's trying to get in the industry, that's a book they should read because you see all the blueprints laid in front of you. It's like reading the Bible of the business side. So if you're gonna go back out there, like 'cause the definition of the Bible is basic instructions before leaving Earth.
Basically,
This is
that's
like your
what it
basic,
is,
like
exactly.
reading that's like your basic instructions
Before leaving here.
before going into the game. These are all the stories. These are all the business stories, not this the Hollywood glitz and glam. These are the
Yeah.
business story. How this deal came apart and how they made this happen. Like,
How long he been like?
yeah,
type shit.
who made this situation happen? Why?
Yeah.
Like people don't know. Like Steve Stout is somebody that doesn't get a lot of credit, but he's the reason why they had G in the sneakers and Jay-Z had shoes.
Yeah.
He's the reason why Will Smith sunglasses Will Smith wearing in Black and Men in Black went crazy.
Damn.
And he's the reason for the Kid Capri doing the Martin song theme music. Martin, like he put all that shit together.
Damn.
Yeah, G-Units was hot.
Yeah.
Not out here though.
Then like, if you like,
Niggas was wearing Fat Farms.
Russell Simmons.
That, bro.
Niggas
Russell
was wearing
Simmons, brother,
Fat
Fat
Farms.
Niggas
Farms.
wasn't even wearing Hurricanes by the game.
We did it.
Shit
Nah,
was-
Them shits was trash, bro.
Nah, niggas was only the Fat Farms win for some reason though.
Yeah, the fat
No,
part
why?
was-
Because they had so many different colors.
Hey,
That's
but-
why. It was simple. It was the white, and you get the
Then
different
they was
colors
all
of the fat.
fat.
Part.
Then
Yeah.
it was like how
They get the
niggas.
fat laces.
Yeah,
They came with
niggas
the fat laces.
It was kiddish.
My mom did me dirty one time. You know, back in the day, they had the 3 for 30.
Rich.
Yeah.
Nigga, the P was backwards on the patent on the fat
Oh!
part. So it was a Q. Them I was walking around with
Damn.
quack farms, nigga.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Then we called them Quack Cars.
Yeah, quack. It was like, this nigga got a pair of quack. I got burned. I'm like, yeah, I got us some fat farms. It was like,
Man.
hey, nigga, you know the P backwards? I was like, what?
See, when it came to like the
Oh.
hip hop fashion, my favorite shit probably was like the Rockaware at that time.
Rocker
When it came to the clothes,
Sean
like,
John, though, like
Sean
no Diddy,
John
but Sean John.
they had some shit.
Wear Anichi.
Anichi was cool. I only had a little bit of Nietzsche because Nietzsche, like when H-Town came
I
out,
said my
that shit was a little
favorite.
pricey.
Is he Nietzsche was what is it what everybody call E Nice?
Yeah,
E-Nice,
E-Nice,
yeah.
yeah.
Nigga, I got that new E Nice, man.
It's really Anichi.
Yeah, really a Nietzsche.
But that people so
would be
ghetto, man.
Red Monkey.
Man,
Red
Andy
Monkey Denim.
Weasel,
Yeah, Weasel, that was a time
and
right
the
there.
bake time. The
mine
bake
was
era.
nice.
Where you had to zip up sweater all the way up.
Look, and this the crazy thing
School
about
and
that.
shit.
That's a part of hip hop fashion by default, by fluke, because nobody no rappers made them clothes like that. Them
Like
motherfuckers
the
just
Nietzsche
made it
and shit.
into.
It's just niggas was rapping, niggas in the streets
And was wearing it,
and
yeah,
rappers
and
were.
it
That's
made
the
it
thing,
into
like,
the
like even
culture.
like Tommy Hilfiger, like the drug dealers was wearing the Tommy Hilfiger and the Ralph Lauren. So when niggas rap and they got their check, they ran to Macy's and
Yeah.
got all the Tommy Hilfiger and
Now
they
that's
got all
like
the
hip-hop
Ralph Lauren.
fashion.
That's hip hop fashion now. That's why like you look at old the Crump and Dad's Dog Pound Let's Play House video. Them niggas got like golf outfits on because they got their check. Nigga, go get some Ralph Lauren. Nigga. Looking like golfers had the hats
Hey,
on.
but we
and
do the
everything.
same shit now. We
the
gonna
same
get the
shit.
glasses,
The
nigga.
glasses, Dior, all that
Dior,
shit.
nigga, Valentinos.
Yeah.
Like we just done. Right.
It's the nigga and niggas like Kanye rap about the shit. It all falls down. Like niggas
Red
get a
bottom.
check, you gotta go spend more than what you even getting. Nigga, this on getting fly. This is be like niggas, you ain't up on this.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what the whole game is, really though.
Can't even pronounce nothing. Pass that for safety.
Yeah,
I for
yeah,
sure
man.
can't pronounce none of the new shit.
that's somebody that really changed the fashion of hip hop too. That's crazy. He had niggas wearing moon boots and shit.
Right.
I
Clothes,
say
trash
him
bags.
and Pharrell. Pharrell had a
Ooh.
with the ice cream.
Ice
movement.
cream.
I still wear ice cream.
I still wear Billionaire Boy Club.
For real about that, like that. For his first thing to bring real colorful shit to hip hop, like
Alright, so you did say you was a producer. That's your last go around. So what are your top 3 influencer producers that influences that sound that you make today?
shit. I have to go with Dr. Dre first, of course. Then after that, I'll probably go with Pharrell and the Neptunes. Then, shit. Third one, that's a tough one.
Dre for real. So what's your favorite Dre beats?
My favorite Dre beat, Explosive, off the Chronic 1001 is one of my favorite Dre beats. Then, the Bitches Ain't Shit beat, the original one off of the Chronic album.
That's
And then probably In the Club, 50 Cent.
Alright, so do you know a song that not a lot of people know that he produced?
Oh yeah, the Firm Phone Tap. The Firm, that was a group of Nas, AZ, Nature, and Foxy Brown. That's the first thing Dr. J worked on when he left Death Row.
The fuck?
That was Nas, the first East Coast nigga to rap on the Dr.
knowledge for your ass.
Right. Hip
Nas
hop
was the
knowledge.
first East Coast nigga to rap on a Dre beat.
Damn.
Yep.
You need to be doing some shit.
The song, if you don't know what it is.
Man. That
What was
was,
your third influencer?
my third influence, I have to go with DJ Quick just off the sound. Like that's how I get a lot of my percussion sounds from. Like my cymbals and my cowbells and shit like that. That come from
Now
like
put the
DJ Quick.
people on game of what DJ Quick produced. Now, not a lot of people know DJ Quick as a producer. They just know him as DJ Quick the rapper.
I'll go one of the biggest mainstream songs he produced that probably people play barbecues know. That's Let's Get Down with Tony Tony.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, people don't know he produced that one right
If
there.
you for promoter, you for sure know what that is.
Yeah.
All my promoter people played that back in the day.
Sintown.
Then like DJ Quick, he's up there for like just that quality of sound when it comes to instrumentation, drums, percussion, like, and his delivery. Even on this newer shit, like you listen to DJ Quick, I've been still has that crisp quality sound. Like damn, like you hear every snare, every clap to a certain level. Like okay, that shit's mixed and mastered a certain way. Like Quick touched it. Like man, yeah, I had to put DJ Quick on there. People probably think it's biased because it's all the West Coast producers, but it's just a certain sound, that shit kind of just stick with me too.
So if you were to include an East Coast producer, what East Coast producer would you include?
Bro, my favorite East Coast producer of all time, shit, that's a tough one. There's a lot of them because I fuck with like Swiss Beats, Just Blaze. I fuck with all them but It'll probably have to be the track masters, Tone and Pope. I say that because they're probably the most versatile East Coast producers. Like, Just Blaze got one sound. Like, if Just Blaze do a whole album, that shit gonna sound the same. If Swiss Beats did your whole album, yeah, like that's gonna be through your whole album. But like Trackmasters, they was doing Biggie's One More Chance. They did shit from Mary J. Blige, shit on my World album. Like, they did a lot of major shit. They did If I Rule the World, Nas and Lauryn Hill record. Like,
Damn.
Like Trackmasters, they don't get a lot of credit. They did shit for Tony Braxton. They did shit for Jay-Z. Like, they did a lot of different shit.
Excited.
So these cause I probably have to do like Trackmasters, like overall production. Then if you go like this, the title producers and people don't give this person his credit, it's probably Irv Gotti, cause he has produced the greatest with DMX and Ja Rule on the East Coast, and Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt. Huh?
That like whooping his ass. The cold.
Yeah, you know Kanye, of course, you can't talk producer when I'm talking Kanye.
Yeah, he from the Midwest.
He from the Midwest, but
Chicago.
he gave a lot of New York niggas they sound though, with the high pitched sampling and shit.
Ain't Jay Dilla from New York?
Jay Dilla actually from Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit. Yeah, Jay Dilla though. That's for
Jay
sure.
Dilla hard as fuck. He did like a lot of Slum Village records and some Common records. But Jay Dilla hard.
I know him from Cartoon Network, from Tsunami.
Man. Yeah, I fuck with Jay Dilla.
Nocturne. No high tech, right?
Yeah, high tech. From Cincinnati, Ohio, yeah.
Random complicated question. Hit the blunt.
Ah, shit.
Or name 5 Nick Cannon songs without the features.
I gotta hit the blunt, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Only Nick Cannon song I can name off the top is Gigolo. And that's a feature. They got B2K and R. Kelly on it. So, and you know R. Kelly wrote the song, so we get the credit to R. Kelly on that one.
Yeah,
Nick Cannon was just like, he disappeared on it, you know? Well, okay, I'm here. Shit, I don't know no Cannon records like that.
Oh no, we're gonna end the debate today. Let's see some Nick Cannon songs that we possibly didn't even know.
What, the Eminem diss? I don't know the name of that shit. That shit was weak though.
Hey yo.
I don't know why Nick Cannon tried to get him. I know you gotta do what you gotta do. He was better off trying to catch a fade with him than trying to rap against him. He had a better chance of whooping his ass. He tried to rap against Eminem.
Who?
Nick Cannon.
MGK too.
Yeah, well, none of these songs I'm familiar with.
See, none of them, bro.
I can't tell you a melody, nothing. The first one, of course, pops up is Gigolo.
Of course. That's the R. Kelly hit.
The second one is Feeling Freaky.
Wow.
What?
He made that at Diddy's house.
Feeling freaky.
He made that at Diddy's house, bro.
What the fuck is that?
He a freaky ass nigga. He had 69 God.
That's it?
I feel like Ray J contributed more to hip hop than Nick Cannon did, bro.
And it's the
Damn.
invitation. The invitation.
Never heard of it.
I think that's the Nick Cannon diss. I mean, that's the Eminem diss.
Oh, okay,
That shit was trash, bro. He was better off trying to whoop his ass, bro. But Eminem probably would have fucked him up, for real.
It'd be a cool little fade.
I put my money on Eminem on that fade. Eminem
Yes.
Cannon, I put on Eminem.
Now,
Eminem got a little more aggression than Nick Cannon.
yeah.
Get it shorty.
Not now though.
He's sober now. That's Eminem off the pills and shit.
He said he's sober now.
Hey, niggas forget it. Eminem stood up to Suge
Yeah, how
Knight
do you feel about this?
in the club video shoot. Suge Knight pulled in the club video shoot. Eminem walked up and told Suge, "What the fuck? Like, what you want to do?" type shit.
When?
Toneel said in his interview.
Oh, in the club?
In the club video shoot, Suge Knight pulled up. Eminem walked out in front of everybody.
Detroit, my nigga.
Wasn't scared talking shit to Suge.
So how do you feel about his new? Have you seen his new video? The most recent one?
Who, Eminem?
Yep.
Nah, I haven't. I ain't even heard the new music he put out. Be honest, like,
It's called Houdini.
people might be mad at me about this. I stopped listening to Eminem after the Eminem show. That was like the last good
And
Eminem
that's
album.
where
That's what
he
he's
went
back at.
back to.
I gotta check it out then.
Yeah, that's what he went back
Cause
to.
like,
He
I
went
can't
back-
be your
they got
Superman. That was my
back.
shit. I can't be your
Your
Superman.
Superman.
Your Superman. That was my shit.
I know you want me, baby. I think I want you
Like,
too.
Eminem had some shit back in the day. Those first
They
three
call
albums
me
was classic.
Superman.
I'm here to rescue you.
That's my shit.
Yeah.
I can't be your Superman. Can't be your Superman.
Yeah.
I feel like Eminem's sound just didn't keep up with the times. That's all that happened. Like, the shit changed. He had nothing for the change. Like,
That
some
shit
niggas-
whirlwinded on that nigga. He
Yeah,
just
oh
like,
shit. Like, oh shit, I got that for the change. Some niggas had shit for the change. Like,
he didn't have nothing.
like nigga, E40
He tried.
E40 grew the dreads out with hyphy for the change. Like, nigga, I'm getting the bag, nigga. Fuck
He
you.
did. He would have got it.
Like, a lot of niggas, Jay-Z, like, I'm retired a little bit, put out an album, do what I want to do, so he got ready for the change. Like, Eminem just got, like you said, got washed up in that shit, real pool.
That was a lot. It too much rhythm start coming into play. All that. Mickey
Upbeat,
Flag, that ain't no
bro.
rhythm.
All that upbeat.
That shit ain't rhythm. Nigga, you just rapping bars back to back in cadence.
Bro, it's crazy. I remember, I think it was you. We listened to Pun.
Oh yeah.
It's like Eminem got his flow from
He
Pun.
sound like Pun to me.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And they say Jay-Z got his flow from Big L.
Yeah.
Facts. Nigga, I heard the song with Big. I said, "Oh, what the fuck."
That 92 freestyle.
Yeah.
Man, Big L was nice as fuck though, but like, think about like, yeah, Jay-Z sound like Big L, but Big L couldn't make songs like Jay-Z.
You don't know, you still gotta be able to make a song.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
You can have the best flow, you can have the best style, but if you can't make a song, you must just go ahead and step aside and become a writer or be a hype man.
You can't be a writer, you can't make a good song. That's the key to being a songwriter.
At
Facts.
least
a
let
song.
somebody take it apart. Give it to everybody, share the wealth.
Yeah, he just share the
Because if you
bars.
can spit and have rhymes, share the wealth with everyone else. That's your thing, bro. We're going to put you in the booth, and you're going to spaz out, and we're going to chop and screw the fuck out of whatever you wrote and give it to everybody else, because we know you can't make a song, but we can. Thank you.
That should be a lot of artists don't fail because they can't make a song. Like
Terrible.
For real.
Cassidy struggled with that shit. Like they got Blessed at the Hotel, Blessed with I'm a Hustler, but like
That nigga Cash, that
You
last
think Meek Mill can make a
freestyle.
song?
who?
Meek Mill.
He has. We can't say he hasn't made songs. He
I
has
think
made
he
some
for
shit.
sure make music.
But like he's in a
You
different.
said,
We're in a different.
what's the name made songs with Meek Mill?
Look, he Meek Mill make songs. He has some like top songs, like some Billboard charting songs.
Without Rick Ross help, though.
Like, he ain't got Rick Ross.
I
Yeah,
say Dream Chasers, yeah.
because he got shit with Chris Brown.
Yeah.
And all
Dream
that
Chasers
shit.
too, for sure.
Shit with Jeremiah. Like he got shit. Like Meek Mill know how to place like. I don't say him, but whoever the executive
Meek
behind that
Mill
shit.
just retarded in his head.
That part.
He just do dumb shit, like, so it make his music conflicting.
Corny, man.
Yeah.
Weak.
But when you listen to his shit, you go, oh, this shit hard.
He got
But
some
before
shit.
the bullshit, posted the bullshit, when he was really putting the shit out, when it was first coming out, I'm talking about Dream Chasers too.
Yeah.
When he came out with Tony Montana and all that shit, the Tony story, that shit
That shit
was dope. But now that he's doing the tactics that he's doing now, makes me
Like
not
another
really
thing, like the game, he can't keep up
type
with.
his
He can't
name
keep
in
up with what's
on
going on
the
right
playlist.
now. Like he doesn't like he can't keep up with what's going on right now musically. Like he can't, bro. Like he just rapping now. Like niggas is melodically, niggas is.
He got some shit, like, you gotta tap
rappers is
in.
putting bridges in songs like R&B
Bro,
songs
you gotta
now,
tap in.
like,
He got some shit.
I gotta tap in.
Hell yeah. He got some new
Hip-hop
shit,
trivia
singing all that.
question.
All right, he got a hip hop trivia question.
Let's see if we know this one. So the potion was made by Timberland, right? Who was supposed to have that beat before Luda?
Jigga.
Fuck, I think I know this one. It's not Jigga, bro. I want to say it was Missy.
No, it was Jay-Z.
It was Jay-Z?
Yeah, it
What?
was Jay-Z.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, because when he played Dirt Off You, that's when he played
Oh,
Dirt
he
Off
was in
Your
the studio,
Shoulders
yeah.
song.
They
Yeah.
always played the potion beat
Yeah,
too.
he played the potion, yep, that boom.
Yep. I got one for y'all.
Ooh, wee.
It's probably just some facts. I don't know. I put it in a question. Jay-Z and Beyonce, me and my girlfriend.
Tupac.
No.
Arnold
Kanye.
Schwarzenegger.
What?
Kanye. He had that song already. That's his song.
Me and your girlfriend?
He already had that shit. Cause you watch his documentary on Netflix, he's in label, he's playing that shit for him. That me and my girlfriend, same beat. Something like Kanye already had like a track like that to
What
that beat.
the fuck? And they
That
must have
hook.
just sold it around.
He signed Jay-Z to sign niggas as a producer, so Blueprint
got
2
it.
Talk came around, nigga, I need that. You just did your work, you just did your shit on the Blueprint album, he did that
He
H to the
Drake
O,
that nigga.
H to the Izzo.
He drinks that nigga.
Everybody Drake in the industry. They just don't tell you.
Oh.
Hey, yeah, go ahead. Let me send that sample. How
Pretty
that
much.
sound go?
Pretty much.
What's that song? Oh, yeah, send me the beat.
I'm on tour. I don't got time. Just send that little
You
sound.
making the song to it. And I'm going to just put my own little
twist on it.
My vocals.
Pretty much. Or change.
And just say it's mine.
Change shooters
it's like
to help.
both of ours, but it's just at my house.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit people don't know, like the Can I Get Her with Ja Rule in the middle. That was Ja Rule's full song. Jay-Z begged Gotti for it.
That nigga Ja Rule killed it though. Still killed this shit.
Yeah.
Killed it.
Like, it's a lot of shit that go on in the industry like that. A lot of Drake songs are Party Next Door songs.
You know that.
A lot of those big pop songs.
Yeah. Facts.
Party Next Door songs.
Facts.
Party, then they got Party
Go
over
back
there.
to
He got
2012
Roy.
or 2013. Those
Nigga got-
weekend songs.
And he got so many niggas over there.
Man.
That's why he got Hitmaker.
Yeah,
Because he
Yeah,
not.
man. Niggas making some music all day while you go be on tour, be the face of this shit. We go create the music, nigga.
Right, that's crazy. That nigga found out a gimmick.
He got a musical boot camp over there.
Nilly Vanilli.
That nigga Drake.
Meek Mill called it though.
Yep.
He said it, and we just started seeing like, oh no, he really Nilly Vanilli.
Bro, I been sort of like, cause
I thought it was just ghostwriter for certain songs. No, he got a lot of ghostwriters for almost every song.
bro, you gotta look at the credits.
Yachty over
bro.
here giving him hits.
You gotta look at the credits on shit. Lil Yachty got like 6 songs on the last album. Like, damn, that's a lot.
That's Yachty album.
Yeah.
Come on, like, 6. He got like all the rap shit Lil Yachty did. You can tell by the beats, like it's like,
Yeah, the beat selection.
You just try to ride his wave to get a hit. Like, damn.
And he knew it was a hit.
But niggas been doing that shit in the industry. He's just doing it. He just made it look obvious right now.
Yeah.
Other niggas
But niggas been doing this.
He just make it look so obvious, like.
Because he moving fast and just care about that money.
It's the numbers, bro.
Yeah.
He like talking that shit. I beat the Beatles record. He love popping that shit, but
But
bro,
you cheating.
you cheated, and the overall music is not even good.
No.
Because it's not you.
No.
It's
I
not
guess it's not
sticking,
pieced
bro.
together.
It's not sticking.
It
It's
won't
not
stick.
sticking. It's just
It just sound good.
for the moment.
It's
like
not
a
stick.
microwave.
Yeah.
Cause look how big In My Feelings was, but does that shit come on radio like now, like, and it's old now?
In My
niggas,
Feelings, what is
that's
that?
like, Key, are you rolling? Like, that
Oh
shit.
my god!
Look how big it was at that moment, but like, look at it now. Like, you play that shit now, they gonna tell you to turn that shit off.
Fuck yeah.
Some females gonna tell you to turn that shit off. That's how bad it is.
Right.
Like, they're gonna turn that shit
What
off.
the fuck?
Put on that fucking Not Like
Any
Us.
nigga listening to that is
Right.
horrible.
That part, like,
I'm tired. I don't want to hear Kiki. Period. Nigga. I knew there was my first.
Even if you got a bitch named Kiki and she broke
She
up,
not
with
gonna
you,
wanna
she
hear
doing
that
all
shit.
she don't hear that shit.
She do not want to hear it. She
That's
she
real.
been hearing that shit every time she walk into the office.
Man.
Every time
Over that shit, like
She hear that
nigga.
shit all the goddamn time.
Like, why
But
you
that's how
blaming
the
her?
industry is. It's all about numbers now. They ain't about like the art no more on the mainstream level. Because that's the difference now. You got people confused. They go, oh, it's not all like that. At the mainstream level, the niggas that want to be on radio, want to be on the red carpet at the Grammys, nigga, that shit's all songwriters and you got to work with this certain producer and like you got to go campaign this. Like even Killer Mike getting the Grammy, like he was on Joe Rogan. He had to go act like he was running for mayor. This
He
didn't even
was.
get nominated. This didn't even that topic nominated for Grammy.
Then you hear him.
a whole campaign.
Yeah,
That-
whole campaign. That was
He
good,
over
don't
there.
get
He
me wrong.
on Joe Rogan doing this whole like conservative run.
Yeah.
I'm a Republican. Like you know, he ran the whole Republican side to get that
Oh yeah.
play made.
That's how it is. Because even though I listen to it's a good album, but for that type of artist to even go from not mentioned to being nominated for Grammy and winning the Grammy,
Kiss
he
the
had a
baby,
campaign.
shaking hands, bro.
Now, like we got Beyonce doing it now with the country music.
Mhm.
They got to get a Grammy.
Taking over though.
I'm gonna do the country music song.
Right,
Knock
like,
this-
bro,
that's-
chill out.
That's
Just
to
chill.
get a Grammy.
That's
Yeah.
just for that one particular Grammy she won.
Yeah, she want the album of the year
Yes,
Grammy. So I'm gonna do a country album.
yeah.
They gotta give it to me.
I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna. You're not gonna give it to me. I'm gonna take it. And then I think that's where she gonna put the
We
pumps
still running.
Somebody else wrote that song too.
Right.
I forgot who wrote that. The Texas song that Beyonce got.
All that shit got songwriters, Beyonce. But then when you write a song for Beyonce, she still get credit. Because she Beyonce, so. Because they'll tell you the song ain't shit without her. It's only that big because she on it, so she always gets songwriting credit. Because Neo fucked up. Because he wrote that, to the left.
That
When
she
he went
stopped
on-
playing that
Because he
shit
went on radio and put on blast. Oh, she didn't write nothing with those songs. Now she don't perform it no more.
dummy.
Yeah.
So like, nigga, you don't fuck up
Play
nothing.
yourself.
Getting big headed, nigga. Never
Yeah.
get big. Don't ever get big.
That should be crazy, man, how the industry works. That's one thing I want to add to the podcast is like, get people the game on how the industry is. Because a lot of artists be like, up and coming artists be kind of confused. They think this shit's like
Game.
a Monopoly game or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they about to come in and just play, and nigga, there's free money, nigga, pass go and get 200,000.
I like that.
Not like that at all.
What would be your top 3 advice to give to new artists coming inside the industry?
The first advice, develop yourself. First thing first. If you don't want nobody to change you or tell you what to do, work on your music and develop yourself so it's solid when you playing for people already. Because if it ain't solid, people going to criticize and tell you what you need to do. Because you play some mediocre shit, some undeveloped shit, so take the time and develop yourself, record yourself. And like learn your own vocals, learn your own flow, learn your cadence, learn the BPM of beats you need to be on. Like, and that's all goes in that one category, develop yourself. That'd be like my number one thing to tell artists. Number 2, don't be camera shy. Get on camera, make content. And strategically make content. Don't just do random shit. Plan your shit out. Make it engage with your music. Like, it all has to intertwine. Don't be
Make it make sense.
one different person making content and a whole other person on your music. You gotta be the same person with the content, the same person with the music. You can't be a comedian over here, but you making some fucking sliding music over here.
Yeah,
That shit don't add up. You two different people. Like, people's attention span is too short to put that together. Like, 10 niggas out of 100 might be able to figure it out, but what the other 90 people is gonna be lost. Like, oh, I like this nigga funny nigga. Oh, I like this nigga's rooted. They don't know it's the same person, so it just fucks shit up. Then when they do find out, it make it look kind of suspect.
You be at a rap show, they be like, tell a joke.
Tell the joke.
Right.
I'm paying for a comedy special, nigga.
Like, nigga, I'm a rapper right now. Like, nah, nigga, you be doing skits and shit on Instagram, nigga. I thought you was.
So, like, that is some advice. Like, make content, but make it go with who you are in the music. And I probably like the number 2. Like, number 3 thing, shit, that's a tough one because that's a lot of things I want to tell. But number 3 would probably be knowledge. Like, just gain the knowledge of the industry and going back doing your homework, studying music, studying the business side, for you know what the fuck's going on. Cause motherfucker piss on you, tell you it's raining and be okay. Mm-hmm. Like, people don't understand, like, nigga, the music industry is the devil's playground anyway, so nobody gives a fuck about you. They have no problem lying to you, nigga. Right. Contract is there for a reason. What I tell you don't mean shit, nigga. What's on this paper? What matters, nigga? I can tell you whatever, nigga. You sign that, you sign that. I can tell you it says whatever, and that's not against the law.
What you sign.
Like,
don't sign
anything. You can make your mouth say anything.
Then, like, and sometimes you gotta take a fucked up deal, but you gotta understand the situation, how you gonna get out of it, and what you gonna do, and how you gonna win in it. Because you ain't gonna go from 0 to 100 and have leverage in the situation. It's just you gotta figure out your route. You might be in a situation where you need some upfront money and gotta take a deal, but be able to have a plan. And like I said, be strategic. Have a plan in whatever you do. So number 3 advice probably would just be have a plan whatever you do. Have that knowledge to have a plan in whatever you do. If it's to go get a deal, have a plan on when you go get a deal. Because that ain't over once you go get a deal. So you go the independent route, have a plan, go the independent route. If you're doing it for a certain amount of time to get to a certain place to go sign, or you're going to stick to that route, have a plan. So yeah, that'll probably be my top 3 advices.
I mean, to wrap it up, man, let's give a message to the world from Hip Hop Raise Me podcast to what you want to give to the world, what you want it to stick, like just a message you want to stick, and that represents Hip Hop Raise Me podcast and nothing else but that.
Let's keep hip hop alive, man. Like, let's keep the culture of hip hop alive. Like, we get to points where we water it down. I feel like every 10 years we water it down, but let's keep it alive. Like, we can repackage it, resell, but let's keep the culture alive. And let's get back to ownership in this shit too, man. Like, having hip-hop clothing lines and hip-hop media, like, let's get above the curve.
Especially hip-hop media.
Man, we gotta have our own media, because, like, we can't count on cable no more. That shit's out. Everything's streaming.
We can't depend on no Jumper, no Vlad. Like, them is white man platforms.
None of that shit, bro. We gotta have our own shit where we putting the right talent spotlight on it. Right spotlight on the right talent. Like, you leave it to them, bro. They gonna put the message they want to put, the narrative they want to paint. Like you said, No Jumper. They paint the narrative they want to paint about LA rap right now. Right. Politics.
Ain't no
Because
music.
ain't no music, because they paint that narrative, nigga. They just paint the narrative of politics and get this shit going.
Man, California look bad.
Bro, make us look weak.
Burnt out.
But
Not
we got
like
a lot of
that.
other shit going on besides politics. A lot of niggas is working together making music right now. But
Yeah, money on.
man,
So it just
that part.
So what you would say? In a sum, what's the message?
So, man, keep hip hop alive. Don't give up. Execute on what you're going to do, man. Stay true to the culture. Stay true to yourself. It's Hip Hop Raised Me Podcast. Your boy, GrindTime Trey. Check us out.
Yes, sir.
So that wraps up this week's episode. Hip Hop Raised Me Podcast, where we talk about past, present, and future hip hop. Pharaoh signing out.
KLTS.
Your boy, GrindTime Trey. And we out.
Yes,
Yo.
sir.
Yep.
I got a question for you.
It wasn't on that one. But then I said it's on what he said.
It's your boy, GrindTime Trey.
And K Mills
Hip Hop Raised Me Podcast, where we talk past, present, and future hip hop.
and the culture.
Can't forget the culture.